Hello everyone. Today I'd like to demonstrate the various ways we have on hand to strike a ferrocerium rod. Everyone knows, of course, you have the spine of your knife. If it has a 90-degree edge, that's probably the most used way to strike the rod. But there are other ways, both useful and novel, in which to do this. And by the way, one of the novel pieces is missing, so stand by. To get my piece of glass, I'm going to use a technique. It's been around the internet for a long time. First, fill the bottle with water to where the neck begins. I'm going to create a cavitation or a vapor bubble or a vacuum in the bottom of this bottle by striking it, and the bottle is going to move faster than the liquid, and that's going to create the cavitation. Now once that vacuum collapses back, it's going to be with enough pressure to break out the bottom of the bottle. I'm not real good at this, so let's just see what's going to happen. Worked out pretty good. The bottom is supposed to come out relatively intact. It didn't this time. These two pieces are actually better for what we're going to do than had it been intact, because they're going to give me the edges here and here. There, now we have all the pieces necessary for the demonstration. The first method is quite simple. It's the knife. This is my Condor pterosaur made in El Salvador. It's become my favorite knife. Of course, like I said, the first one's quite simple. The second way is a little bit different, because most of us, if we have a striker for flint and steel, we don't associate that with ferrocerium. But if you have a striker that lends itself to having an edge that's 90 degrees, a sharp 90 degrees, this can serve a dual purpose. Now I'm getting to something which is a little bit novel. Most people think you have to have steel to strike a ferrocerium rod. A lot of times it's called a fire steel. Many people call it flint and steel mistakenly. But you can use any material that has a sharp edge, which is harder than the ferrocerium. And last, of course, which is very novel and one of my favorites, is the reason I broke out the bottom of that bottle. So as you saw, many things can be used to strike a ferrocerium rod, from your knife to a flint rock, stone, glass, and even your striker for flint and steel. It's probably the most important thing you could put in a survival kit. It's in military survival kits in one form or another, and it can be used in hot, cold, wet. It's truly a remarkable survival tool. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so and watch all of my videos. I want to thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Ferrocerium was developed in 1902 by an Austrian scientist, Karl Auer von Welsbach. It's made of iron and cerium primarily, which is an alloy. I'm not a chemist, so I'm not going to get into that. But it's easily scraped with a sharp instrument that's harder than itself to create sparks of about 6,000 degrees. Welsbach was also noted for inventing the gas mantle, which we use in our Coleman lanterns. He also invented the first commercially used metal filament light bulb.